Hey guys, it's your girl here, AquaMae1234, and I want to thank you for being on my channel and watching today's video. You're here on AquaMae1234 Tarot. Okay, we are doing a collective message today. I decided to get on here and give you guys a message from Spirit. I really felt guided to do so, so I'm doing just that. Giving you the messages that are given to me. Okay, only take what resonates with you, please. If it doesn't, that is okay. There are plenty of other videos that I'll have up that you can definitely listen to, and it may have a message in there for you. But I do assume if you arrived at this video, it is a message in here for you. All right, so take what resonates and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, so let's get started. Today I'm using my Light Seers Tarot deck. All the pretty cards, you see them? But yes, so let's see what messages Spirit has for us. Spirit, I thank you very much for giving me guidance and giving me clarity on the messages that those out here watching need to hear. Okay. Messages could be about anything. I'm going to see what the cards have to say and go from there, because you know Spirit has plenty of different types of messages for us. So see which one is going to get told today. Okay. This is your past position. This is your present position. And this is your future. All right. And when I say past, present, and future, these are more or less recent past. Your present is your present, can't change that time frame, and your near future. Okay, so these are things that you have coming up. Okay, you get the Page of Swords, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Sun, which is a beautiful card, next to the Five of Cups, which is a little more, you know, it can be sad. It looks sad. She's sitting there in her seems very dry where she's at. Not much is going on, but she's draining those bowls, and cups are emotion, so it's a drain. But this page here is like youthful energy, thinking outside the box, figuring out things, you know, the urgency to learn, like, oh, okay, what's next? It's here. You see, she has her book, she's ready to go. So this is more the brain thinking and talking and all of those things. This heart is here, maybe a little more sad, right? Maybe having some moments right now that aren't emotionally fulfilling to you, but you're still willing to learn better ways, because that's why you have the Sun here, because you're bright, you're shining, like nobody can stop you. Even with those emotions that you have that are there, that are maybe bothering you, that may be in the back of your head, you know, it's okay. You have to get through it. You will get through it, because life only moves forward, and brighter days are always ahead. Remember, that sun raises in the sky every single day like clockwork. Okay, nobody can stop the sun from shining as bright as it want to be. Even if it's behind a cloud, you're still going to see that it's daytime. Okay, so even in your darkest moments, always remember that brighter days will forever be around. Okay, and you are always going to be a student to learn new ways. Okay, how to communicate your feelings. Okay, this is really like small communication. So not even small communication, I'm sorry to say that, but like brand new. Okay, it can be a message that someone wants to give you, maybe how they feel. And it might brighten up your day, because, you know, maybe you didn't know how this person was feeling, but they came to you and told you, and it was like, oh, okay, things aren't as bad as it seems, you know? So I'm gonna get some clarifying cards to see what other messages have to come out. Okay. King of Cups, I love it. And, you know, the King of Cups is all about controlling your emotions, being the master of creativity, and you see that big sailboat there in the background here. You know, it's like you are able to send that vibration out and receive it. You know, you are a traveler with your emotions. Nobody can't stop that. And you get the Hierophant. Ooh. Okay, you got the Hierophant and the Five of Swords. Okay, so you got two fives here. All right, you have two court cards, the Page and the King. And then you have that Sun still, right? So what I'm seeing here with the King of Cups paired with this Page of Swords really is like you thinking of new ways, or it can be someone in your circle, really. Think of new ways on how to communicate how you're feeling. Because something may be a small irritation to you, but you're still trying to work through it. You're willing to go, how can this be better, right? That this Five of Cups and the Hierophant, the Hierophant is tradition, right? This is spiritual tradition, work tradition. This can be traditions of any sort, family traditions, and you know, some traditions you may feel like are no longer needed for you to go where you need to go, you know, to get to that next sunny day, right? They may be a little bit of a hindrance on you. And fives speak about change. So the change that's here, it's in the middle here, and then you have it right here at the end. So I'm taking this as you're ready to communicate really how you're feeling. You know, those Five of Cups are draining. It can be sorrow. It can be something that you've been kind of holding on to, and not really knowing if the other person is going to receive it as well as you think. But I feel like with this Sun right here, they really are. And you may get some sort of relief. Because fives, again, are about change. Even though he looks like he has a headache, this person here may feel like, okay, I got over on them, but they really didn't. You know, it's a relief. Like, you still got chatter. It's still going to be things you have to work on. That communication is always going to be constant. That change and letting someone know what makes you happy. Okay? That's what that five is. You have to let someone know. Because they're going to be happy in their own timing. And you're over here with a headache. Okay? But allow that communication to come in with that Five of Swords. Okay? And then you got this Hierophant here. He is all about having the key to what's right, what's just, what's tried and trusted, you know, so that's perfect for that. Just keep going with the flow. The King of Cups with the Hierophant is just like real commitment to seeing things out. This is not giving up on, you know, letting someone know how you feel, or communicating any type of changes that you may see that will benefit you or benefit a situation, benefit you and someone else, you know. But it's that sort of change that needs to happen. And maybe it's a small start to a conversation that needs to happen on the emotion that will lead to something very grand that you didn't realize that was coming. Okay, but Spirit definitely wants you to know that you don't have to stay in this sad place or thinking too much about it. Work on overcoming the emotion. Okay, if you do need to speak to someone, that's fine, but you have stairs here that is guiding you up to where you need to be. Okay, you have a direct line here to Spirit. Do you see this? This is a direct line to Spirit. Spirit and you are connected. Right here, you have the gateway to do what you need to do. Okay, and know that you're guided with Spirit. Your ancestors are guiding you, and there's nothing wrong with you wanting that change and not being stuck in it. Okay, so always remember that. Okay, I'm going to get some oracle messages for you on this. This is a really good reading, though. It has some, you know, sad cards. The fives can be really sad sometimes, but I do also, like I keep saying, the fives are change. They can represent chaos and how you're thinking and how you're feeling, but there's always a better side. She has a full bowl here, full of something that that hasn't been spoiled, that's not going down that drain. Okay, she has 3 more cups that she's either already let go of because they no longer have any purpose for her, and she's moving forward. Okay, so she's moving forward on that stick. She's not letting anything stop her. Little skinny stick. She has no shoes on, but her ideas are bright. Her mind is sharp. She's being guided. She's very intelligent. She's willing to keep learning about how to communicate. And I keep saying she, but this can be for he, or I'm just going by the images that are on the card, okay? And walk right into your sun. Walk right into brightness. Walk right into success, happiness, everything that you're asking for in a situation, okay? That King of Cups, again, that's definitely, that can be you, or that can be someone else that is like really committed to you, okay? That's also with that Hierophant and that King of Cups there, okay? That's commitment to making things work out, even when the conversations can be rough. You know, maybe when you think you're not, oh my God, right? Look what you get here, worry. Does it look like he's worrying? Does it look like she's worrying? You know, and this may be you and someone else that are worrying about the conversation that needs to be had, about how the emotions are feeling in a situation between you and a different person, or, you know, your friends, your children, your spouse. It can be anybody at this communication, but it's going to lead to something great. All right, this Hierophant with the sun is awesome. It says worry. I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. Okay? Can't worry at all. Like worrying about what you're going to say and how they're going to take it, that's not going to help you out at all. So I say You see the success card? I had to laugh. I really do have to laugh. The success card comes out, and that sun card is here. I keep talking about that. You're going to be fine. Like, whatever it is that you're worried about, you don't really have to worry about it, because it says success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, okay? And there is no greater goal than to love, because love will, I believe, conquers it all, okay? Even when you are having a rough day or anything like that, you always want to remember that, you know, happiness is on the other side of everything. Success is on the other side of everything. Every situation is just a situation in the moment, okay? So your past is telling you that these things, you know, may have been bothering you some, but you were willing to go ahead and still trudge through it and figure out what you needed and come to the best solution that can possibly work for you and anyone else in that situation, okay? I know I'm probably being like very vague with my speech here, but this is a lot coming through right now, so I'm just trying to word it out as best as I can. But again, worry is no need. Okay, again, I am learning that worry does not change an outcome. So an outcome will happen no matter what. Success will happen no matter what. Failure will happen no matter what. Okay, but success is here. So worrying that something bad is going to happen is not a need, because literally success is around the corner for you. Okay, don't ever have to worry about that. I'm going to get you some Moonology cards. You know, in this situation, I see it could be, because you have two sets of swords here, right? And then you got the 2 cups. So I just feel like this is communication between 2 people, you and someone else, that, you know, maybe has been a past issue, or not really a past issue. I want to say it's a new issue that's coming about, that you're kind of worried, like, should I speak up about this? It could be how you're feeling at work, about a new project that you have, or it could be with your partner on how you are feeling, about how they're expressing themselves, their emotion toward you. All right. And, you know, maybe you could use some outside opinion. Okay. That's what the Hierophant, that's that outside opinion, about how to best go about it and be comfortable, maybe even talking about it. Because again, that 5 of Swords is, you're like, dang, am I going to be able to really do this? Is this going to happen? You know, things are working out as they are. There's a little bit of blood here. So there's always going to be one side maybe that's not as happy as the other about what's happening, but it's going to be suitable for both sides, you know. And people don't like change. I mean, that's just how that goes. People fear change. They're like, oh my God, change, what's going to happen? But change, again, worry, it won't help it, okay? It's going to happen. The outcome is going to happen, whether it be for the best, for the worst, or what you feel like is the worst, because everything that happens for a reason, okay? We have our journeys that we're on, and we're going to have things that we're going to go through that we may not even realize, or we can't predict that it will happen, okay? But don't be afraid. Go ahead and go for it. Go for that talk. Let the person know. You know, if you have to write it out, maybe in a message, or maybe you need to just be like, hey, I really need to have this discussion with you. But I say, let it be known that you want to say something, and don't be afraid of the outcome after you say what you have to say about how you feel. Okay? Understand that your hard work is paying off. You got new moon in Capricorn, and we are definitely right now in the full moon in Capricorn. Funny, but you got new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so don't be afraid that you won't find success, because your hard work is paying off. Do not worry that you won't find success, because your hard work is paying off. Okay, and it's okay. Continue to keep learning. Don't ever give up with your education about life. Because, okay, that's a continuous thing. I'm still learning every day that I'm here on earth, and I enjoy it. A time to give rather than take. A new moon in Virgo. That's what you get for today. Okay, and that's for you to... With this card, I am seeing that your hard work is paying off. So don't worry about how much you're giving into a situation. Okay, it's a time to give rather than take. So if you feel like you're doing a whole lot more than maybe you intended, okay, and that's the reason you feel maybe a little down about everything, you know, maybe you feel like, oh my God, I'm not working as hard as I can to get the best outcome that I want, and I'm gonna, you know, just maybe slow it down. But I don't see a need for that, because the Spirit is definitely working with you. You have two major arcana here that are very favorable for success. The Hierophant is traditional success, okay? The Sun is just beaming success, like abundant success. Like the card next to it says, I know there is no greater goal than to love. Success, you feel loved when you're successful. You feel like giving love when you're successful. All right, so worrying about if you're going to be successful is a non-factor. You will be, okay? So continue to work hard. Understand that everything that you are giving out right now, you will get back something in return for it. You don't have to worry about having to take anything, okay? You don't have to take anything. You just have to go with the flow. Let the sun shine bright on you, and God is on your side. Okay, you have a good day. I do appreciate you being here with me. Again, you here with me, Miss AquaMae1234. And like, share, and subscribe if you like the reading that I gave you. I'm sorry that I may sound a little nervous, but I'm new to this. But I feel like I have been drawn to do this and give you guys this message. So I'm doing so. All from Spirit, directly for you. Okay, thank you very much. I'll be back again with more content for you, more videos, more readings. And if you like what you see, subscribe. Thank you. Hit the like button, comment below. I appreciate you. Peace.